Welcome back to European Ewood, and today we have got Liverpool and Lyon in two huge games that could define our season. We're going to quickly touch on the two games that have happened since the last episode. We've had one league game in this time, and that league game saw us win 3-1 comfortably over Wolves. Belotti, Morata and Crook all on the score sheet. We then hosted Lyon in the first leg, and we were so much the better side, comfortably in charge of the game, but we still somehow only managed to win 3-2. Belotti got a brace early on, but then Lyon would not be able to put them away. This is leaving the league table like this. We are just a point behind Spurs and 2 behind Arsenal, and we play Liverpool today in our game in hand. We're only 5 behind Liverpool, so victory could put us in the chase for second place, unbelievably so. We are hosting them at Ewood Park in today's first fixture. Obviously, Balogun is still out injured, and we've got Sabo on the bench. That is how thin we are running at the moment. We've got Mantle in goal, Wisdom, Sanchez, Crook and Henderson the back four, Elmas, Tielemans, Clean Gulbrunson and Wirtz in midfield, Morata and Belotti up front. This is the 11 that is going to beat Liverpool today, and I'd like you to beat the subscribe button as well. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to say subscribe again. Hit the like button as well. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments down below if you're enjoying the series still, or whether you're fed up of seeing it. And let's go straight into the Liverpool game. Kick-off at Ewood Park. And as we said, this game could go a long way in our chances for even getting second place. We probably are a little bit too far back from Man United now, 10 points. If we draw today, 10 points with 9 to go. But victory against Liverpool will put us only a couple behind them in the hunt for second, and will put us in the driving seat for third and fourth ahead of the North London clubs, Arsenal and Spurs. Anyway, first highlight of the day is underway behind my head. Henderson's got it now to Wirtz down this right-hand side, the near side as you look at the screen. Crook to Clean Gulbrunson. We're playing really nicely, and that is a lovely ball over the top to Morata. Morata is through. Morata's got to score. He can't get his shot past the defender. Now, I feel like if that was anyone else, that would have gone in. Belotti and Alvarez and even Balogun probably would have scored from there. Morata is not finding his shooting boots this season for us, and that is clear evidence immediately as we get into this game. Belotti has won the ball. Well, I say Belotti. Wirtz is, Morata's through again. Gotta be, surely. Oh, he's hit the post. Morata has had 2 gilt-edged chances inside a minute, and we should be at least 1 ahead. This is disappointing. Morata really needs to find his shooting boots. I definitely, as I was saying, I think Morata is about the only one of our 4 strikers who wouldn't have scored one of those chances. Balogun, yes. Alvarez, definitely, particularly if he'd come off the bench. We're going to do a shout of encourage early on now, 20 minutes gone. And that's a lovely interception from Tielemans. Elmas has it, but he's been sort of blocked out. Wisdom and Tielemans now linking up. Morata's through once again. Surely! Oh, he's hit the post for a second time. Where's the crossbar, rather? But Morata through on goal for the 3rd time inside 20 minutes. And he should have at least got 1 goal, if not 2, maybe even 3. But we might get punished here as Darwin is unable to get to that one. Mantle smothers it up. Roll. Oh no, that's poor. What a terrible mistake that was. Sanchez and Mantle making a bit of a boo-boo, but Liverpool unable to capitalise on that one. Salah missing there. Pretty much an open goal. But never mind, half an hour has gone and it's been quite open. We should have definitely scored. Liverpool should have scored as well then. Elmas knocks it into Morata once again, who finds Belotti, whose shot is blocked. Wirtz has an effort, but he can't quite connect with it. And Alisson collects it. And that is the end of that highlight. 35 minutes have gone. Belotti is looking tired. I think he might have to come off at half-time. Going to save his old legs for the Lyon game in a couple of days' time. But Liverpool are a dangerous side. Obviously, they're second in the league. But Elmas snuffs that one out and nods it all the way back to Mantle, whose clearance cannot quite be won by Belotti. Virgil van Dijk getting his head in the way. But Henderson intercepts that against his former club. Wirtz inside to Belotti. A couple of former Liverpool players here today. Tielemans obviously was at Liverpool. We bought him from Liverpool. Wirtz's ball in is handled well by Alisson. And that surely is the end of our attack here. What's he get? Where's he going? Well, the highlight is continuing, so I'm guessing it is a Liverpool attack. Oh dear. Galera, who is a fantastic player, a young wonder kid, has just put it into his own goal. What? All of that from nothing. Let's watch that again. Alisson rolls it out to him. He gets a little bit of pressure. Morata closes him down. He turns back, tries to find Alisson, and he's just passed it into his own net. That is absolutely fantastic. Wow, what a finish. Morata, that is how you score a goal. You should be watching. Were you watching how he scored that? We're now just 2 points behind Liverpool if things stay as they are. And we're at half-time. And despite all of our pressure, it's a sloppy own goal that separates the two sides. We have created lots of chances. The scoreboard reflects it. But the scoreboard doesn't reflect it from one of our own players. Belotti, you're going to come off. Alvarez is going to come on. Show us how to score goals, please, Augustine. Belotti's tired. We're saving him for Lyon. Honestly, I want the Europa League this season. So if we need to make sacrifices, we need to make sacrifices. We are still in the hunt for the top four, even if we draw today. Crook with a good interception, but Goretzka gets it back out to Jota. Ball into the middle. Salah is not able to get there. Wisdom uses all of his head to clear that one, but it's still not out of danger. Sanchez gets rid of it, and now we are on the attack. Morata. We've got men going forward, but Liverpool have got players back. Tielemans' ball. Oh, it's gone all the way through to Alvarez. Yes! Alvarez has gone. The ball was meant for Morata, but he left it. And Alvarez snuck in. They're appealing for offside, but we have gone off down to the corner flag to celebrate. So that generally suggests that we've scored here. It's not. It's countered. Elmas has got it inside to Tielemans, whose first time ball was looking. It looked like he was looking for Morata, but Alvarez snuck in. Everyone was not paying attention to him, and he's clipped it past the goalkeeper. Alvarez always scores off the bench. That's what I've been trying to tell you. Clearly onside. We can't see him or the defender, but the lines are there. It's a good finish. 2-0 after the break, and we are sitting pretty. We are just 2 points behind Liverpool in the race for second. Now, I was looking at the race for third and fourth, and we're still in the hunt for second. If Man United start slipping up, we could potentially steal this title. We could get a treble. We could get the treble of the FA Cup, the Premier League, and the Europa League. It's not going to happen. We'll probably lose in 2 finals and finish fourth like we did last year. But 66 minutes have gone. We're going to make a second substitution. Elmas is tired, and he's going to come off for... We're going to bring on Jarbo, actually. Why not? Wirtz can come off for Bergman, Johannesson. They're the 3 changes we're going to make. Obviously, we already made a change at half-time. We're going to bring Zarbo on, give the youngster a little bit of run-out. We might regret this, but we're 2-0, comfortably ahead of Liverpool. Why not? Why not try out a young, hot prospect? I think he's Hungarian. I probably should have checked after last time saying that I think he's Hungarian. That was a good intersection, and Liverpool have advanced here, and Mantle is more than equal to that shot. It was a great run, but the finish was ever so slightly lacking as we've got 15 minutes left. Trent is having an absolute stinker, but we are now going to waste all of the time, drop the tempo, stop running at the defence, be more disciplined, just try and shut this game down. 10 minutes are left on the clock. Henderson's over a free kick. He's playing at right back today. Probably a little bit unfamiliar, but he's good out there. He's good everywhere, is Hendo. Even at his age, he is a world-class player, and he was definitely worth the little bit of money we spent on him. That ball is wasted, though, and Becker probably shouldn't trust his defenders, but they've managed to get rid of it this time, and it's ended up being a good counter-attack as Darwin Núñez is through. Can we stop him from getting a shot away? He's found Salah, who has hit the bottom of the post, and that should have been a goal for Liverpool. Mo Salah will be kicking himself then. He should have scored, but he's cracked the bottom of the post and it's gone out of play. We are going to make some formation changes. Drop a little bit more defensive. Drop the wingers back. Probably drop Morata. Yeah, we'll drop Morata into the attacking mid-roll. Go for a 4-4-1-1. That'll hopefully help with our defensive tactic now. Salah's got it on this near side. I forgot to change it to defensive or very defensive from cautious. So we'll do that when the rest of the changes are effective because we've got a highlight now. And Tielemans back to Sanchez. We're just holding the ball nicely now. Back to Mantle. No pressure there. That is a poor clearance though. And Trent knocks it down to Salah, who tries to find Leao on the far side. He does. Ball in. No! Darwin Núñez is not able to get the header past. A great goalkeeping performance from Nico Mantle in between the Blackburn posts. And we're going to go very defensive for the final 5 minutes. Drop everyone back. And let's just hold on to the 3 points today. Liverpool don't know what's hit them. We've had great chances. Morata should have got a hat-trick. And he's not even got a goal. But there we go. 2-0. What a comfortable victory. This is a great way to start this episode. Well done. A fantastic win for us. What we're going to do is we're going to obviously look at how this affects the league table, and then have a look at the Lyon game that's coming up in a few minutes' time. Okay, here we go. Today's fixtures have been finished. Leeds beating Man City. Chelsea with a win. Blackburn with a win over Liverpool puts us third. 2 points behind Liverpool, a point ahead of Arsenal, and 2 ahead of Spurs. Now we've all played the same number of games, but more importantly, it is now off to France for the second leg of the Europa League. So these are the second knockout round, second leg ties. You can see Man City are comfortably ahead. Lille are currently ahead of Villarreal, as are Lazio and Frankfurt. Chelsea are out. Their victory over Sociedad did not put them through. But we are going to have this 11 going forward. Belotti has picked up a knock, so he won't be playing. That means we've got Mantle in goal, Christensen, Sanchez, Kruk, Nevmatikos, Bergman, Johannesson, Olvera, Elmas, Wirtz, Alvarez and Morata. So we're going to head to France and hold on to our 3-2 aggregate advantage. Okay then, so we need to completely forget about the first leg. We might have been the better side, but we're only 1 goal ahead going into this next 90 minutes in France against Lyon. This could be really, really tough. They've got a few good players. You'll notice there, Martial is up front, and hopefully they're not going to cause us too much trouble, though, as Wirtz advances, tries to find the far corner. If someone had got a foot on that one and poked it in, that could have been a great opening goal. But we are 15 minutes in, and that was the only chance we've seen so far. As you can already see, Man City have put 2 more past Shakhtar. They're 5-0 on aggregate today, which is quite impressive. Already 2 goals inside 12 minutes. But nothing else is happening yet today. Nearly half an hour gone. And if things stay like this, that'll be absolutely fine by me. We're going to give a shout of praise because obviously we are leading 3-2. Even though the game is 0-0, the game thinks it is 3-2. We've got a corner. Elmas whips in at the back post. Nevmatikos cannot quite get the header in, but it was a good one, rising tall at the back post. So he got a couple of goals in the last episode that we saw from his head. One at the front post, one at the back in the same game. Right, nearly at half-time. This is flying by. This is exactly what we want to see. This isn't, though, because this is a Lyon highlight. Quite a dangerous position. Bogart's hopefully not going to get a ball, and he does, but Nevmatikos uses his head, clears it well, and we are breaking with Wirtz down the far side. In fact, we don't really need to break. We just need to hold on to... Oh, lovely ball. We do need to break. Olvera finds Alvarez, but the defender gets back goal side. Ball in the middle. Morata, finally! Morata has scored today. A lovely finish after the ball in from Alvarez, and he slots it into the bottom corner. Goalkeeper cannot get there. Lovely ball from Olvera. And Alvarez takes it wide because the defender gets back goal side. He turns, cuts inside. Lovely finish. Goalkeeper not getting there. Morata can only score in France, apparently. He can't. It's his 8th of the season. But it's a good finish all the same. And it's near half-time, but we've got another highlight incoming. Can we win possession back and get another goal? Let's find out. We can win the possession back now. We've done half of it. Can we do the other half? Probably the harder half. Christensen into Alvarez. Back to Christensen. Ball over the top. Morata gets on the end of it. Can he finish? No, he can't. Not quite. A lovely move, but not quite a lovely goal. We've got a corner from it, though. It's probably going to go short because Christensen is lurking near the goal. He's offside. That's poor. Very poor. Right, it's 1-0 at half-time. 4-2 on aggregate. We shall see whether we can continue with this performance and get ourselves into the quarter-finals, because that is where we want to go. And we've got a highlight straight from the kickoff. Always promising or worrying, depending on which side has got it. But we've got it, so that's promising. Now Matikos, ball over, finds Morata. He's through. He scored. Oh, he's hit the post. He's hit the inside of the post. I thought that was well and truly in the back of the net. And that is probably 5 goals he should have had in today's episode. He's only got 1. The chances are there for him to score. He just needs to find his confidence and his shooting boots, because that was a great effort. But he struck the inside. It was harder to hit the post than the back of the net. And saying that, he's scored with a header at the back post anyway and redeemed himself. So it's 2 goals for Morata. 5-2 now on aggregate. I think it's possibly safe to say we are through. It's going to be struggle for Lyon to get 3 goals from here, but it's not out of the question just yet. Lovely ball to the back post by Olvera. Once again, Morata rises, nods it in. Great finish. 2-0. I'll stop complaining that he can't score, because if it hits him on his head, he can apparently. It's 2 goals to Morata. Plenty of goals elsewhere today. Wolfsburg are winning. Leipzig are through. Chelsea, we've already mentioned, are out despite their 2-1 victory. Man City look like they're through as well. Lazio looking like they will be going through. It's a corner kick nodded wide by Lyon. 57th minute now. They're still playing 5 at the back. They haven't quite changed things, but Martial is off. We shall see whether I think we probably should make some changes very soon. Bergman Johannesson is not having the greatest of game and is a little bit tired. Gulbrandsen can come on for him. Morata, despite his 2 goals, is quite tired as well. Sanchez hasn't played well, got himself a yellow card. Wisdom can come on. We'll have a look about the third sub in a minute or two. Wirtz is probably a candidate. I'm begrudging to bring off Morata because he might get a hat-trick. He probably won't, though. We're going to praise again. 69 minutes have gone. 5-2. We are cruising. It's going to be very difficult for Lyon to get back now. Wirtz can come off for Dolan on the right-hand side. And we can really be quite comfortable now. 5-2. Man City have put another 2 goals past Shakhtar, so they are 4-0 up. Villarreal have got 2 back against Lille. It's 5-0 actually, Man City now. Sorry, I'm looking at the other scores of the day. Villarreal, I don't know if that puts them through or not, but what I am sure of is that we are through, because Lyon will not get 3 goals in 5 minutes. I mean, touch wood. So I think it is safe to say that the second half is just cruising by for good reason. 4 minutes of added time. There's nothing happening now. Not a chance for Lyon to go through. We have won 5-2 on aggregate. A fantastic performance in the knockout rounds for Blackburn Rovers. We are into the quarterfinals of the Europa League. I don't think we've won knockout football in Europe for a long time. And now we've won back-to-back ties. We shall see Man City 5. I want to avoid Man City in the quarterfinals, if at all possible. Right, we'll flick through to the draw and see what we've got in the quarterfinals, and then the potential draw for the semi-finals as well. Right, it's quarterfinal draw time. We want to avoid Man City. There's Porto, Lazio, Lille, Leipzig, Man City, Sociedad and Wolfsburg. Honestly, Sociedad or Wolfsburg, maybe Lille would be quite a good draw. Basically anyone but Man City. We're flicking through. We are not going to have... We could get Man City here. We've got Wolfsburg. Okay, that is okay. So, Porto, Leipzig, Sociedad, Lazio, Blackburn, Wolfsburg, Man City, Lille. And we can also go straight into the semi-final draw as well and see if we can avoid them. Sociedad, Lazio, Man City, Lille. Okay, so if we beat Wolfsburg, we'll face the winner of Porto and Leipzig. So we could face 2 German sides on our route to the final, where Man City will probably be waiting for us. Right, what shall we do in the next episode? It's probably quite obvious, isn't it? We'll come back for a Wolfsburg game. We've got Reading in the 5th round of the FA Cup, and the quarterfinal will be immediately after it. So we're not going to come back for either of those games. We'll come back for the first Wolfsburg game and pair it with something else. I don't know. And then we'll probably come back for the second quarterfinal leg as well. And that will be the next couple of episodes. There's been some league games in there as well. There'll probably, hopefully, be an FA Cup semi-final along the way as well. This is the league situation. If you can't remember, we're up to 3rd. 2 points behind Liverpool. Everyone's played 29 games. 9 to go. All to play for. And all for you to watch here on the channel. So thank you so much for watching today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Well, hey, you've made it to the end of the video, and... Hang on, what's... It's a subscribe button. Tap on this. Even if you've done it already, just try it. See what happens. And then if you're hanging around, have a look. Have a look at these. One of these. Check out some of this amazing content. You won't regret it. I'll see you next time.